In less than an hour, that same investment dropped over 80%. This is not normal market behavior. This is called a pump and dump scheme. And it's one of the fastest ways that criminals are stealing money in today's market. And it's happening right now on a massive scale. From TikTok gurus to private Discord groups to fake AI trading signals, this scam is evolving fast. And if you invest, trade, or even think about getting into crypto or stocks, this episode could save you thousands. Welcome to Fraud Watch, Inside the Scam. Today, we're talking about a scam that doesn't just steal money, but it steals confidence, trust, and financial future. We're talking about pump and dump schemes. Because here's the truth. Most victims of pump and dump schemes don't think that they're being scammed. They think that they're getting in early. And that's exactly how criminals want it. A pump and dump scheme is simple in concept, but it's devastating in execution. It's a form of market manipulation where the criminals artificially inflate an asset's price, and then they sell it at the peak. It works like this. Criminals artificially inflate or pump the price of a stock or even a cryptocurrency through false hype, misleading information, or coordinated buying. Then, once the stock or crypto skyrockets, they dump their shares and the prices collapse, leaving everyone else holding the bag with massive losses. This isn't theoretical. It's happening right now.
A scam that is emptying bank accounts all over the country. And data shows a 330% increase over the last year.
I lost 74,000.
It all started back in November when he discovered a social media account offering investment advice. He says that account invited him to a WhatsApp chat where an apparent financial guru called the Professor shared trading tips with dozens of people. At first, he says the advice worked and his account grew by tens of thousands. Then, in late January, the Professor urged the group to buy big on a little-known foreign company called Mason Glory Limited, MSGY, on the NASDAQ. The value of the stock skyrocketed from all the new investments, only for it to crash the next day.
$3.7 billion lost in a single month. In 2025 alone, billions were lost. Some stocks even dropped as much as 80% instantly after being aggressively promoted online. This is not a misstatement. 80% loss almost immediately. And most victims of these scams don't even realize that they're being scammed until it's too late. So stay with me, because in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you the exact playbook that these scammers are using. And once you see it, you'll never look at a hot stock tip the same way again. Let me walk you through a real world style scenario with a typical victim. We'll call this guy Mike. Mike sees a post online about a can't miss opportunity. It says this stock's about to 10x. Insiders are buying it. It sparks his interest, so he clicks on the link. He gets pulled into a private WhatsApp or Telegram group. Now he's seeing screenshots. He sees other people claiming they made $10,000, $20,000 overnight. Charts are going vertical. Urgency, excitement, fear of missing out. So Mike buys in $5,000 worth. And within hours, it jumps to $12,000. So now he's hooked. He doubles down, another $10,000. Then suddenly the price drops fast, then faster, then it's free falling. And before Mike realizes it, his $15,000 is now worth less than $800. It's over. And here's the worst part. The people that were telling him to buy, they had already sold. That's a pump and dump scheme. In a minute, I'm going to break down the exact psychological triggers that scammers use to pull this off, and they're more sophisticated than ever. So, what's the psychology of this scam? It isn't just about the money. This is about manipulation. There are 5 physical weapons that scammers and criminals use, and they're as follows. For starters, they use targeting through urgency. This is happening now. Don't miss out. Next, Number two, they build trust through social proof. They use fake screenshots, fake profits, fake testimonials, because this causes hype and an explosion in the price. Next, exclusivity. Private groups, insider trading groups, limited access. Number four is authority. Influencers, fake analysts, fake celebrity endorsements, even impersonation of real firms. Number five is greed and fear, or FOMO. The fear of missing out overrides the logic, which ultimately leads to the dump. If you watch any of my other videos, you'll probably notice that these are some of the same tactics that are used in romance scams, crypto scams, and impersonation frauds. Only here, it's wrapped in the illusion of investing. Today's pump and dump schemes are no longer happening in the back rooms. They're happening in plain sight. They're happening in private messaging trading groups. So think Discord, WhatsApp, or Telegram trading groups. They're advertised on forums such as Reddit. They're promoted by TikTok financial influencers or other social platforms. They use deepfake ads, including fake celebrity ads and endorsements. They use coordinated buying campaigns, and they're all designed to create one thing: FOMO, the fear of missing out, aka the decision hijacker. As someone who's investigated organized fraud networks, I can tell you right now that these are not random individuals. They're coordinated groups, often foreign-based fraud rings that are targeting U.S. investors. These groups are sophisticated, organized, and highly technical, and they frequently use AI-generated trading bots, which are capable of executing hundreds of trades in a fraction of a second, which means that by the time you figure out what's going on, your money's already gone. So there are 5 red flags that can save you or loved one from becoming a victim. And number 1 is where everybody gets caught. So here are the 5 biggest red flags of a pump and dump scheme. So pay close attention. Number 1, urgency. Act now. If someone is pressuring you or pushing you to act immediately, that's your first warning sign. Stop. Number 2, guaranteed returns. There are no guarantees in investing. Every type of investment has risk, and crypto and microcap stocks are among the riskiest asset classes of them all. Remember, no legitimate investment can guarantee profits. Number 3, unknown assets, obscure tickers, or random crypto logos. If you've never heard of it, be cautious. I think this should speak for itself, but if you've never heard about a stock or a cryptocurrency, you should take a step back. Now, this is not to dig on crypto or even OTC stocks, but just know what you're getting into. I am not giving investment advice here either. If you have a risk appetite for crypto or OTC stocks, and that's your thing, then go for it. This is about pump and dump schemes. So just make sure that what you're investing in is real. That's all I'm saying. So if you haven't heard about it, then that's a huge red flag, and you need to really, really look into this. Also, note that unregistered stocks and crypto involve higher risk than traditional or listed stocks. And this goes hand in hand with red flag number 2 about guaranteed returns. So if you're dealing with a unknown microcap stock or crypto, and you're being told that there's a guaranteed return, you are not only seeing a red flag, but you're being whacked across the head with this red flag. And you need to stop, because this is a scam. Number 4, social media hype, fake profits, screenshots, no real business model, no earnings, just hype. One of the things I learned early on in my career as special agent is that financial statements and screenshots can be fabricated. Don't believe anything that's shared on a screenshot. Furthermore, social media enables hype to easily be spread, regardless of the fundamentals. Take, for example, the rapid and extreme price volatility in 2021 that was centered on GameStop and AMC. Now, I'm not a market expert here, but it doesn't take an expert to know that at the height of the COVID pandemic, nobody's going to the movies. Yet AMC surged from $2.06 in early January 2021 to a closing high of $19.90, almost up 900% in only 3 weeks. The stock went on later to increase to an all-time high of $72 in June of 2021. That's a 3,000% increase while nobody's going to the movies. Now, it's obvious that this activity wasn't fueled by fundamentals, but it was fueled by social media hype and manipulation from drivers such as RedX, X, Wall Street Bets, and TikTok groups that caused the prices to soar regardless of the company's health, revenue, or actual profitability before they came crashing back down to earth. And the same thing happens in a pump and up scheme. Social media hype causes the stock to surge to unprecedented levels before the stock comes crashing back down, leaving you holding the empty bag. Number 5, insider language, private groups, secret plays. If it feels exclusive, it's probably engineered. Everybody wants to feel like they have an inside track. Scammers label these investments as private in order to manufacture a feeling of insider status, which makes the tip feel more valuable to the public than public information. By presenting the group as an exclusive investment club or a members-only group, scammers make victims believe that they're receiving secret insider information before it hits the public. But here's the truth. Tips are for waiters. And if you're getting a hot tip from a stranger on social media, you're already too late. Another thing that I want to point out is that by moving discussions onto private chat rooms, scammers can control the narrative, such as by deleting dissenting opinions, banning skeptical members, and even using AI and bot accounts to maintain a 100% bullish narrative. Finally, one more thing. Fraudsters are known to impersonate well-known experts or even reputable firms within these private groups to help lend undeserved credibility to their exclusive picks. Now, honestly, I can go on and on about this, but just remember, everything that you're seeing on these forums is being controlled by the scammer. Bottom line, if you see any of these things happening, you need to stop. So next, we're going to talk about how you can protect yourself and your family from this scam. So here's how you protect yourself starting today. Number 1, verify before investing. Verify all information through legitimate sources. Number 2, avoid investing based on social media hype or tips. Remember, tips are for waiters. Next, never act under pressure. If you're being rushed, told that it's now or never, or once in a lifetime, or act now, walk away. Be skeptical of private groups. Also, research the fundamentals. Do your own market research, always. And trust your instincts, because the best investment decision is one that you don't make under pressure. Pump and up schemes don't just steal money, they exploit human emotion. And anyone can fall for them. If you found value in this episode, subscribe to Fraud Watch Inside a Scam, because every week I break down real scams, real tactics, and how you can protect yourself and your family. And if you know someone who's investing right now, send them this episode, because the next victim could be someone that you care about. Stay informed, stay alert, and remember, if it feels like easy money, it's probably a setup. This is Fraud Watch Inside a Scam. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.